Alright, welcome to another Ramble video. I got some pretty exciting things to discuss today, actually. Um, Basically, the biggest thing, the first thing I want to talk about was obviously, as you guys, well, most of you guys know, I've been stacking up a lot of clue scrolls in the bank, and the big thing was just like, I'm just gonna wait until I have the master clue requirements to open the caskets. Well, I feel like I'm really closing in on getting them all done. So I'm down to uh, only 5 different master clue step requirements left. Um, so I have 2 of them that are from clue scrolls. So those will be my, well, those are the Black Dragon Mask and the Bando's Cloak. So from hard clues, the mask, and from medium clues, the cloak. So there's that. There's Smoldering Stone, which is, I have done a task there. I didn't get it, so that's going to be coming fairly easily, though, I feel like. I need a full Blue Moon outfit still, so that's probably next up on my agenda of like what I'm going to grind out is just going to be Moon's Apparel, Perilous Moons, to try to get that done, because that's like basically the easiest thing left to get is just full Blue Moon, and just take a little bit of time. And the only other thing I need is one Galbraith's Dungeon item. I don't want to say what it is right now. No spoilers, but I just need one Galbraith's Dungeon item, full Blue Moon, Smolder Stone, 2 Clue Scroll steps. Well, 2 Clue Scroll requirements. So basically, I think the plan's going to be pretty simple moving forward. Is going to be like the very next thing I'm doing is I think just going to Moon's Apparel to get the full Blue Moon. And then it's going to be sort of exciting because, like, obviously Smoldering Stone and Galbraith's Dungeon item, uh, I'll sort of just do that through doing Slayer tasks. And that could take a while still, but I do want to work on Black Dragon Mask and Bando's Cloak, which means after I do full Blue Moon, I'll be going to opening medium and hard clues and hopefully getting those. So very soon I will be opening caskets, which I know people have a hard time holding on to them, but I've been holding on to them for quite a few months now. Actually, let's go check it out. Oh. I'm also smithing on the main account right now. So yeah, I mean the beginners I can open anytime. That's not really, but yeah, I don't know how many beginners. I'm just stacking them up for some reason. But oh yeah, also I got this Pegasian, so I don't have Ranger boots. So another reason to open the mediums is for the Bando's Cloak, but also if I get Ranger boots, that'll be real nice. I guess that's a little bit of a spoiler, but yeah, it's not too big. It's not a super important drop on the account. So yeah, I need Bando's Cloak from the mediums. I got over 200 of them stacked up, so that's gonna be real nice. Hopefully, like I should be able to maybe get a Bando's Cloak in that. And then the hard clues for the Black Dragon Mask, who knows? But I have over 100 of those, so like I got a decent chance of rolling for them. And if I get those plus the full Blue Moon already done, literally I'll only have 2 different items to get, which is Smoldering Stone and a Galbraith's Dungeon item. So like I'll basically be free to open some clues, but I will still be stacking up, hopefully, and hopefully I get some. I get those items, and yeah, I mean, it all just comes down to RNG, and hopefully the Galbraith's Dungeon item I can get fairly easily. I know it all comes down. You never know if you go dry. Like you could go dry 1,000 kills at Galbraith's Dungeon for a specific item that you need. So who knows? But hopefully I'm not that unlucky, and I can get it. in a reasonable time frame, like. But you never know with Galra's Dungeon. Galra's Dungeon's one of those places on an Iron Man, especially, that it's sort of like, I don't know, it sort of sucks because obviously you gotta solo it all, gotta get kill count or use ecumenical keys. Well, basically it depends which boss. If you're doing Krill and Bandos, you can just do kill count normally, and if you're doing Sarah and Kurara, you gotta do the ecumenical key. It's just the way to do it. So yeah, but I've gotten a couple big drops lately in Galra's Dungeon that have been really good for the account, which will be in the next actual progress video for the Iron Man. Very big upgrades and items for the account, so very hyped for that. But yeah, so far still need one more drop for clues there. Still need a bunch of drops for actual account progress and stuff and upgrades, but I don't know if I'll be grinding that out, because I've been grinding out some Galra's Dungeon lately, but since I got a couple drops that I needed, I'm sort of like maybe change gears, because I know I need the blue moon and all that, but yeah, I'm just not sure. I feel like I'm doing the right order where I'd go blue moons now, like basically right after this video probably. Do blue moon and then do the caskets. So very soon, actually, very soon I'll be opening some caskets. I mean, unless I got really lucky, I won't open too many, but if I go unlucky, then I'll be opening a good amount of caskets, and I should be able to do the vast majority of those master clues, right? Because I'll only have like 4 different individual steps that I can't do, so I'll be able to do basically almost every master clue step pretty easily, actually. So that's the plan right now. Oh yeah, another thing I sort of wanted to talk about was my videos recently. Man, I will never understand how YouTube algorithm works or anything, or how it gets some videos just do so well and other videos just get put in the dumpster. So, but yeah, like my recent couple videos have been basically nothing burgers, not nothing burgers in terms of content, but like in terms of views and stuff and interactions. I don't know. I don't really care. It's not a big deal to me. It's just YouTube. But it's just crazy to me, like seeing the my AFK to max, like on my main account, video do really well, and then just immediately fall off a cliff. And my next videos do absolutely nothing. It's just like I don't even understand how that works. But yeah, talking about AFK to max, I mean that video seemed to do really well. People really seem to like that one. It's a very slow thing to do because obviously my XP rates, I guess I can pull up the, how do I do this? Does that work? No, this is the main account. The thing with this account is just like the progress is going to be so slow on it. You know, if I'm AFKing it like this, if you look at the XP rates, I was doing some woodcutting today a little bit, but like, yeah, this XP per hour might not be super accurate. Like, it goes up to maybe 50 to 60k an hour doing this smithing method, which is like pretty decent for AFKness, but like in terms of how many hours it'll take to max, right? Like that's a lot of hours, right? Like that'll take what? I'm like 10, less than 10 mil off. So let's say it's 50k an hour. I mean, that would take 100 hours for 5 mil XP, so about 200 hours. Does that make sense? So like even if I was able to play 10 hours a day, that'd still take like 20 days, it's like basically a month, which I'm not doing 10 hours a day on this account. Like, it's just not happening. So, like, yeah, if I wanted to get 99 smithing in a month, it's possible, you can do it, but yeah, I don't know. I think I might try, once I hit 88 smithing, I might try making some plate bodies. The only thing with that is that it's not really, like, that AFK. So, I don't know, I'll try it out. It's sort of like when I was doing fletching and I tried out doing stringing bows. Not very AFK, but it's technically faster XP per hour, but I'll see what I want to do with that. I want to get to 88 smithing. So I mean, I can get a decent amount of XP per day, but it's just, maybe I can get, a couple 100K in a day or something. But if I'm only doing a couple 100K a day, I could take a couple months. Plus, it just comes down to buying and selling this stuff. So like, that's why I was doing some woodcutting earlier. I was buying the bars and stuff. So it was taking time to process through the Grand Exchange. So yeah, a lot of skills are pretty slow like that. So I mean, it's a long-term thing, but yeah, feels bad that like, obviously that people really like that AFK to max, the first episode of that, and then it's gonna be a couple months until the next one. So who knows? By then, everybody had watched that video and liked it. Maybe they're not really gonna pay attention or be around by episode 2 of it. So I don't know. That's all right though. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm not like worried about it. What I was actually really surprised about was my RS3 video that I made a couple weeks ago. Obviously, like, I know I mostly just do old school on here, but that RS3 video was over 500 hard caskets. I thought, yeah, that's shit I like to watch. Like, that's the thing. I usually make videos I like to watch myself, so I try not to be like too much of a nothing burger video that some people make sometimes, where it's just like, um, nothing really happens, no progress, and then they're just like, yeah, I just did this today. I don't know. I mean, it depends what you're into, but just for my personal taste. So like, I don't know, hard clues, especially on RS3, are like one of my favorite things to do, and like usually it's pretty good content to open, like, and I love watching that. So especially considering I made one quite a while ago, quite a few months ago. It was 400 hard casket opening on RS3, and it did really well. So it's the same thing I don't understand with the algorithm on how basically you can make a very similar video, and it works one time, doesn't work the next time. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird how that works out, but not a big deal. Honestly, like, I'm not too like fussed about getting numbers. I'm not just like, I mean, in RuneScape I am, but on YouTube it's I'm more just like fascinated of the numbers. Not that I'm like trying to hit things and whatever. Um, but I mean, it's always cool to see good numbers, but I'm not getting paid for it. So it doesn't really matter, you know. It's not like my life rides on this. You know, I'm not. It's not my whole life, so it's all good. Just thought that was very curious that the last 2 videos I've really not done anything, but we'll see how this one goes. If this one starts doing well, then I'll be super confused as to why there's just a random dip. I guess another thing I was just sort of curious about, if you've even made it this far in the video, would be like to leave a comment on what's the types of videos you guys like watching. Usually either like other YouTube channels or like on my channel or whatever. Like, what's your videos you see in your feed or whatever, and you're like, yes, I gotta click on that and watch that. Like I don't know if it's like a progress video of like some sort, or if it's certain bossing or um, clues, or I don't know, like basically anything. Like, what's the best types of videos you guys like watching? Not that I'm gonna be making them, but like I'm just curious to see like what's something you see you're like instantly, yes, I'm clicking on that. Is it mostly just like, I feel like for me personally, it's like it doesn't even matter necessarily what the video is about. Like, yeah, of course it matters a little bit if it's more stuff I'm interested in, but usually it's just like depends who it is. Like, if it's a certain person, I'll just click on every video. You know, doesn't matter. Um, Unless they're doing something I really don't care about. Like, I feel like most people, if I'm watching their stuff, usually it's like I'm just gonna watch every video and like not really be too worried about it. But I don't know. I guess I was just sort of curious about that. So I wonder if you could leave a comment on what you guys like watching. on other channels, and like if there's something specific on this channel you guys like. If there's nothing, just say it's garbage. You don't like it. Nothing. Leave a dislike on the video and just move on or something. I don't know. Go watch something that you guys are interested in. But I guess if you guys didn't like it, you guys wouldn't make it this far in the video. So, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I think I've pretty much gone over everything I wanted to talk about today. I guess one last thing would just be like if you guys have anything, any questions or any topics you think would be interesting for me to talk about in future videos, just leave them in the comments. But if not, just subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video. We're almost at 200 subscribers. I did hit 200 subscribers, and then I lost 2 subscribers, so now I'm just going to hit the milestone again, so that's fun. That's awesome. But apart from that, yeah, just like the video, and I'll see you in the next video with some very good bossing progress in the God Wars dungeon. Many drops from multiple bosses there, so look forward to that. And the video after that will probably be the casket opening video, so that's should be a banger. Hopefully they get some rare shit. So yeah, that's about it for now, and see you guys next time.